today we're going to be talking about food. So if you aren't aware, not all foods are created equally. Some foods can help give you energy, they can help make you full faster and keep you full longer so you want to eat less. And then there's other foods that, like processed foods and etc., that we're going to get into that actually drain your energy, make you less motivated, and make you hungry a lot faster, which obviously makes you consume more calories. So we're going to be talking about two different types of foods. One, a wide variety of foods that can make you full faster and keep you full longer. And then the second type of food that is going to help actually burn more energy, which in turn burns more calories. So you're actually burning some calories while you're eating. So let's go ahead and get on into those and take a look into what kind of foods we can eat a lot more of. So if you're looking to lose fat, two things that can be really helpful in what kind of foods to look for are foods that have a high thermogenesis effect. We're going to get into that in just a second. Don't be scared of it. I'm going to break it down real simple to you. And then the second are foods that make you full faster and stay full longer. So let me break down thermogenesis effect to you in a very simple way. So what it does is every time that you eat, it takes your body's digestive system energy to process those foods. Certain foods require more energy for the body to process and heat up your body, called thermogenesis. Simply, that means that certain foods require to burn through more calories to process them than others. So if you can implement more of these thermogenesis foods into your diet, it can help you burn more calories while you're eating. Who doesn't want that when they're trying to lose weight? So I'm going to go through and give you some of these foods that will have a high thermogenesis rate that you can start putting into your diet and start at least implementing them into it. I just want to preference this we don't want to get into fad diets or starvation or feeling super hungry, because we'll never be able to continue on with that. And if you want to lose weight, we want it to be a lifelong lifestyle change. So you can start with a couple simple things that seem simple to you, start with that, and then start slowly taking out some of the other, bad foods per se. And I say never get rid of a food 100%, on my days, my cheat days, or, a day where I want to eat something, I'm not going to say I'm never going to eat something. I think that, it's all about moderation, but it's just about a healthy lifestyle change. Who doesn't want to have more energy? Who doesn't want to feel better or be more motivated or more clear-minded? I do. So these foods help contribute to that, just like exercise does and other good things that contribute to good mental and physical health. So the first food is going to be chicken. It's a high-protein, low-calorie food, and it's also a high thermogenesis food. And we got turkey and fish. Of course, you gotta include fish. My favorite being salmon. There's so many good nutritional values and pluses to salmon. You can read about them all over the internet. They have great omega-3s, good for your skin, good for your life. So good contributor. Another one is high protein yogurts. There's a lot of sugary yogurts out there that probably aren't the best. Look for high protein yogurts. One of my favorite is Oikos, I think. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I'll take a picture of that. Should be up here so you can see it. It has like 15 grams of protein in it. It's not super high in sugar, fairly low in calories. For me, it's a great go-to snack that's really good for your body. Mushrooms. This one was a little surprising to me. I love me some mushrooms on my pizza. Actually, I could eat mushrooms by themselves, but they're high in protein and low in calories, and they actually burn quite a bit of energy, or in that sense, calories, while you're eating them. So you can eat a lot more of them and not gain weight. Another one is coconut oil. So for those of you that like to cook, coconut oil is a great way to add some good oils into your cooking. It helps actually fight off weight loss, and it also encourages an increase in what they call HDL cholesterol and lowers triglycerides. So don't be scared of fat in coconut oil. I know people get scared. They're like, ooh, that's a lot of fat. And yeah, some fats are horrible for you. They're not good. You know, donuts, pizza, all that, that's not good fat. But this fat actually works for you and can help you actually lose and fight off weight if you're using it in moderation in your cooking. Spicy foods. I don't know how many of you like spicy food. I love it spicy. So like jalapenos, if you can add those to it, you can feel the heating up of your body. So it makes sense that that's going to be a high thermogenesis food whenever you feel your body heating up. What else? We have spices that do the same thing as well, like cayenne pepper, turmeric, cinnamon. There's been studies that show that it directly acts on fat cells to help them convert them to energy. I mean, what else can you ask for? You get more energy and you're losing fat. Cinnamon, you can add it to smoothies, add it to cereal, to, you know, bowl of oats, whatever you want. I add cinnamon to pancakes is another one. And then green tea. I'm sure you guys have heard about green tea. It's all the rage everywhere, but it's not just a fad. It's not just a commodity. There's so many proven studies that green tea helps in so many different areas. So the one thing that really stuck out to me about green tea, it's a double whammy as far as calorie energy burning food goes. It has 2 ingredients. So most of the ones that I mentioned have 1 ingredient that contributes to high thermogenesis rate. This one has caffeine and catechins in it. Catechins? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. So, but these 2 ingredients combined together have shown to increase your metabolic rate 17%. I mean, that's huge. There is not any other thing that I read about this anywhere near that. It boosts fat burning hormone, and it's believed that people who exercise and drink this green tea can lose up to twice as much weight as those who don't drink green tea. So, fat loss tip right there. You want to contribute or include green tea in some way. You can make iced green tea if it's hot and just put it in your fridge, or add it to another type of tea that you like, and you'll get those same benefits. So let's get into the second quality that we talked about, which is our foods that help get you full faster and keep you full longer. So if you take a look at this handy visual that I'm putting up right now, you can see how fats, you can eat this many, 500 calories of fats, and it fills up your stomach that much, and then you go to processed carbs, a little bit more, protein, over half, and then fruits and vegetables, crazy off the charts, fills your stomach up a lot longer and keeps you full faster. So you can see how each of them, depending on which one you eat, and 500 calories of how long it's going to keep you full. So now you know why when you eat half a sheet of cake, you're hungry again in a couple hours. You're full right after that, but in a couple hours you burn through all that food and you're hungry again. But if you eat some good fruits and vegetables and put those into your diet, that will help you keep you full longer. So eating it before a meal is a really good option to start incorporating into your healthy lifestyle and healthy eating. And then the second picture shows you what a meal looks like again, of the same amount of calories of what you can get for 500 calories. So you can see you get 2 little donut holes, some whole milk, for 500 calories, or you can have eggs and salad and fruit and avocado for the same 500 calories. So obviously that's going to keep you full faster and longer. So let's get into some specific foods that are going to help fill you up faster. Of course, we've got our number one, vegetables. I know for me, I'm not like the biggest vegetable eater, so I've tried to incorporate them in a funner, healthier way, like one that I make. I love pine nuts, so I've taken some good tasting oils, maybe flavored oils, if you can find those at like a specialty store, and then bringing some pine nuts into that and eating spinach. And like me and my kids have both been able to do that. Or roasting vegetables in the oven or on the stove top. It makes them more fun, and adding a little spice. Like we're talking about spice, you get a little bit of spices in there, turmeric, or I don't know if you want cinnamon on your vegetables, but you know, people like what they like. So add some of that in there, but definitely be putting some vegetables in there. Smoothies, I love having a smoothie every morning. It helps me to feel energized, and literally I'm not full, or I'm not hungry until lunch. Boiled potatoes. I know people are afraid of starch and carbs, and it's been put all over that they're not good for you, but actually studies have shown that the type of starch that's in potatoes contains half the calories of regular starches, like in white bread and things like that, but these starches have the same filling effects as fiber. If you're familiar with fiber at all, it's one of the biggest helps in helping keep you full longer, and this gives you the same effect as fiber does. So a great way to have some carbs in your diet. That's what I'm saying. You don't got to be afraid of all this. You don't have to give up any food group. You just have to have a healthier lifestyle and implement healthier choices. And then whole eggs. Again, people afraid of the egg yolk. I did it for a while too. It was like all the bad cholesterol, but actually the cholesterol in eggs is very good for you, and it contains half of the protein in the egg in the egg yolk. So, you know, talk to your doctor, but it shows that the cholesterol in the actual egg yolk is good and okay for you to eat. So, whole grains, and this is where I started when I started doing like converting to eating healthier. I started with whole grains. I was like, okay, I can swap out white pastas and white bread for whole grain pastas and whole breads, or even like they have chickpea pastas or high protein pastas now that are not white and starchy. And so I started simple. They taste very similar to me, especially when you put some tomato sauce on there, or you know, almond butter and jelly on your toast. To me, it's not a lot different. So start somewhere small that you can do, and then start making those small changes. And this is, to me, an easier one that I could do. Another one might be easier to you, but that's where I started, and then I slowly started making, you know, overall better choices in all of the foods that I eat. Another good one is under the whole grain area is a good snack is popcorn. It's one of the best snacks. It's high in fiber, so again, it's gonna fill you up faster and longer, and it's higher fiber than most snack foods, pretty much, you know, any of the snack foods out there that you see. And it's high volume, and it's pretty low in calories. So again, you can eat a lot more of this, and you will consume a lot less calories. Then we move into beans, peas, and lentils. So black beans is an awesome one if you like, you know, use some bean cheese burritos. Me with a whole grain tortilla and some cheese in there, and you've got a really healthy snack or healthy lunch or dinner. Lentils is another one. You can find them all over now. They have lentil chips that are actually really good. I know they sound weird, but they have lentil chips, and they put barbecue on it. It reminds me a lot of my Lay's barbecue flavor. The texture may be a little bit different, but really good. And then like soups, you can find, you know, lentil soup that I really like. Just try to look at the sodium, because sometimes they'll be a little bit high, but some really good options. Apples. Apple a day keeps the doctor away, because why? Helps with overall health, but it's high in fiber, has high volume, so that means that its water capacity is higher than what the actual calories are. So it's 80% water, so it helps keep you full longer. And then grapefruits, another really good fruit to eat. So many good health benefits. If you look out there, you'll see what I'm talking about. Again, a high water content, so it'll help you keep you full longer. And it's been proven that in obese people that ate grapefruits, they actually lost more weight than those that didn't. So if you are obese and really looking at, you know, pushing that weight loss forward, obviously there's multiple contributing factors, including getting exercise. So check out some of my exercise videos. Another food that I mentioned before under the thermogenesis effect is salmon, because it also has the same effect when it comes to filling you up longer and keeping you full longer. There's been a few studies that have been done, and one of those showed that people that ate salmon for lunch ate 15% less for dinner. So you can tell in that salmon really does keep you full longer and helps you to eat less or consume less calories. And the last one is lean beef. So, you know, there's lots of different types of beef out there. Just look more for something that's lower in fat, like 10% fat or less. I hope this video was informative for you and helps you to make better choices when you're choosing what foods to eat to fuel your body and your mind for the day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe below. And if you want to see more videos like this, please comment below as well so I know what it is that you're looking for. I'll see you guys at the next video.